feet are on the ground, I swear, but I'm not moving anywhere. My lungs say that I'm breathing, but when did my heart stop beating? I don't know who I am or who I used to be before you broke me in 1,000 pieces. Now tell me how am I to fix that? Don't you try and help me, 'cause I know only time can heal, but it's running out, running out. Tell me how to feel okay. Tell me how to feel okay, 'cause I don't know, I've been feeling pretty low ever since the day you dug my heart straight. Feel okay. Tell me how to feel okay, 'cause I don't know, I've been feeling pretty low ever since the day you dug my heart straight. Dug my heart straight. Dug my heart straight. Well, I've been feeling pretty low ever since the day you dug. My empty heart is bruised, broke down my walls because of you. And though I'm 6 feet under, my anxiety is taking over. Don't you try and help me, 'cause I know only time can heal, but it ran out. Tell me how to feel okay. Tell me how to feel okay, 'cause I don't know, I've been feeling pretty low ever since the day you dug my heart straight. Tell me how to feel okay. Tell me how to feel okay, 'cause I don't know, I've been feeling pretty low ever since the day you dug my heart straight. Dug my heart straight. Dug my heart. Although I'm 6 feet under, my anxiety is taking over. Dug my heart straight. Dug my heart. I feel like such a fool, I put my trust in you. Tell me how to feel okay. Tell me how to feel okay, 'cause I don't know, I've been feeling pretty low ever since the day you dug my. Tell me how to feel okay. Tell me how to feel okay, 'cause I don't know, I've been feeling pretty low ever since the day you dug my heart straight. Dug my heart straight. Dug my heart straight. Well, I've been feeling pretty low ever since the day you dug.
Faouzia, why did I not react to that before? I'm feeling really guilty here. I'm like, I should have listened. Sometimes it's not a case of not listening to you fans. It's just I'm so busy introducing more. Now, this doesn't apply to Faouzia anymore, but more underrated, unknown, and not so popular acts, because I do feel the music is saturated with popularism and they follow X amount of artists and that's it. And everyone's struggling for their voice to be heard. And I love to think this channel from all around the world, all countries represented, that they, like Faouzia, get their voice heard. Because when I first reacted 3 years ago to Faouzia, she wasn't as known. But now she's got a global audience, she's got a global fan club, and people are following her for the right reasons. And that's the right reason, the lyrics. I was sitting and I was watching, because I don't like interruptions, and with the world crisis at the moment, and it's not the pandemic, we're talking about Ukraine-Russia situation, unfortunately, there's been a lot of interactive craziness going on with the internet. And a lot of people are suffering working from home because of it. Now, but there wasn't in that video. Hey. So I got what I wanted, an uninterrupted video and the internet stopping, but I had the other button ready. My Heart's Grave is also attached to Avril Lavigne. She's come back with a new album, and I took a song, an old song, because I'm going back in Avril Lavigne's career, because now YouTube are allowing me to feature artists I've always wanted and to coincide them with, if this makes sense, underrated. So I've attached Avril Lavigne, who's very well known around the world, to Fauzia's, and I hope that you also check it out. It's got a similar theme, and I won't spoil it for you, but it's got a similar theme. Let's see if the lyrics are the same as well. Well done, Faouzia, on a delivery what was, and I noticed little things, we'll discuss them, but what was another epic song. And to all the people that said, oh, he's now managed to react, better late than never, isn't it? I'm sure Faouzia will forgive me, and I'm sure the loyal fans will as well. First one, my feet are on the ground, I swear, but I'm not moving anywhere. My lungs say that I'm breathing, but when did my heart stop beating? I don't know who I am or who I used to be before. You broke me into 1,000 pieces. Now tell me, how am I to fix this? It's a question, Faouzia, that is on the lips of a lot of people. The pandemic has destroyed relationships, marriages, everything, and even closer to home, and I won't elaborate. But I'm just saying that when it comes to my lungs say that I'm breathing, but when did my heart stop beating? It's they're powerful. They're powerful. That's out of that first verse. This is what I'd say. We all, don't we, breathe through situations. We all get through situations. My lungs working, everything's working. I'm functioning. I'm getting through the day. But it's almost like a silhouette or a mirage that's come out of you, that's happened, because the inner person has died emotionally, and you're functioning because the organs are working, but really you're just empty, you're numb, you're going through the motions, nothing is registering with you, life isn't, everyday living is a routine, you're doing the routine, but you've died inside, you've stopped breathing. And when Faouzia is sitting on the throne there with the black dress and everything, it's a very powerful image to give, because that is how a lot of guys, or if you're in same sex, a lot of women from other women and men from other men have, because we want to be inclusive, and people of color and all people, when you are praised and loved and worshipped like the queen or king that they want you to feel like, it's almost a crazy situation to be in when that person just, with through words, through actions, through non-communication, whatever it is, destroys you. They put you almost like God-like creature, and then they've just thrown you aside. And I have been there. We all have. I was with a very violent ex-partner. Now, thank God my current partner is soft, from Bilbao in the north of Spain. And I'm a gay man, and he's very giving and loving, and I've learned to breathe again. But I went through many years of functioning every day, but not breathing. I was just going through the motions. The pre-chorus, don't you try and help me, because I know, only time can heal, but it's running out, running out. You do feel that. You feel like I haven't enough time to cope with this. And you see Faouzia like with struggling mentally, and I thought that was great to bring that into this lyrics, because a lot of people sing about it, but they don't really reflect it in the images. But here we got a taste of Faouzia and moving the head, because mentally it's soul destroying. Your mental rules your physical rules then projects you as a person who talks from the heart and talks from the soul. And we're just in that situation at the moment where I'm experiencing a lot of people separating, and they just feel. And I remember one girl said to me just casually over a coffee, she talked about her and the boyfriend recently broke up, and it struck me with the words when she said, I'm sitting here, but my mind is at home staring at the wall in my bedroom full of photographs that we took together traveling the world. We had spent a year together, and then he came back and broke it off and didn't want commitment. The world's changed, and he felt he changed during that year. And she said she just couldn't believe it. She said, I'm sitting here, I don't know how I got here, and yet in my mind, all I can see is the images of those photographs on my wall. And she said, and I'm going crazy with it. And I feel, how long can I last? And that's all about the time running out. How long can you last before you scream the place down, before you let those emotions out? It's different for everybody. And my answer to her was this. The first thing you've got to do is bring up from the pit of your stomach everything that hurts you and verbally say it. And your eyes have to see it. And whether you like it or not, what you need to do is either make a video so you can see yourself talking back to yourself about the hurt you feel, about the anger, about why did it happen, and listen to yourself on a video coming back at you. She thought about it for a moment. You can make it on your phone, you can curse on and you can do what you want because there's no YouTube to bar you. It's your own personal video, but you need to hear those words come back at you. It's like writing it to get it out of you. Because once you've listened, once you've experienced that anger and seen that, it'll naturally flow. Your life will naturally just start falling back into place. Does that make sense? And you need to take all those photographs and dispose of them. I'm sorry. Cut them up. They're your past now. If you want it to be your future, you need to cut them out. You can carry the memories in your mind for the rest of your life. And she thanked me. And she bought me a nice coffee as well. And she went on. We all deal with it in different ways. Tell me how to feel, continues Faouzia, to feel okay. Tell me how to feel. Because I don't know. I've been pretty low. Ever since the day you dug my heart's grave. And I seen that being portrayed when she was singing with the girl presenting the flowers as she sat on the throne. She's laying to rest her heart. And that was very strong to witness as well. Tell me how to feel, it's okay. Because